How is everybody doing? How is everybody? So, I did a video before with regards to the track and field athlete and Olympic medalist Sha'carri Richardson, how she was found physically assaulting her boyfriend at the airport in Seattle, up in Washington State. And then she got arrested and subsequently got released because her boyfriend refused to press charges. I'm going to link that video also in the description below to hear my thoughts on that. But what has subsequently happened in the past few days is that the Seattle police have released the body cam footage of what happened when they approach this trashy woman and her boyfriend, and what happened subsequently regarding to her arrest. And folks, I'm just gonna play this for you. I'm gonna play it as an audio, and then I'm gonna link the link to the footage for you in the description below. I'm very pissed. Being pissed is actually an understatement of the year. Very few things upset me as much as this crap. So I'm just gonna play it for you now, and I'm just gonna let it play, all of it. And I think it's 5 minutes long, so I'm expecting the video might be 15 minutes to, or just about 15 minutes, because I'm gonna pause it and do commentary on what is happening at each on key intervals of what's happening, and then I'm gonna tell you what my thoughts are on this. But suffice to say that I've watched this several times and I'm very, very pissed. Very, very pissed. But yeah, anyways, let's go for it. Assault? Oh, Christian. I assaulted you? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making sure. Oh, okay. I want to see a save people because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible. Okay. But did you get that part, folks? Where she says that I can give evidence of him assaulting me if possible. Already at the beginning of this engagement, she's already deflecting. She's already deflecting blame away from herself towards him. And luckily, we had airport security surveillance footage, which showed without any contradiction that she was the one who was assaulting him, not the other way around. But already on the onset, she's already trying to deflect. And I've already told you guys several times about how oftentimes women lie about what happens in relationships. You're gonna see a exhibit of that stuff happening right here. Like I said, yes, I do. My name is Sha'carri Richardson. I do have my ID. Yeah, but I would definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I needed to get myself out of his bag. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument pretty much is a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much also can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar. And that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, that, you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. Was there any type of physical? No, I didn't. Do you hear that question? So the police now is asking her, has there been any physical assault? And she says, no, no. She lies with a straight face. I need to replay this. I need to replay this.
And for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. Was there any type of physical assault? No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest. No, I haven't hit him or anything. Not at all.
I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I didn't hit him. Folks, this is what we are dealing with. This is what we are dealing with. They lie with a straight face. With a straight face. And when they can't get out of a situation through lying, now check what happens after that.
He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed those headphones, but not physically. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'carri?
Sha'carri.
Sha'carri.
Thank you so much, Carrie.
They want her and she shuts it. All that shows to the assault. I understand we're that's assault in the state of Washington. You guys are in a domestic partnership, which makes it domestic violence. You're not allowed to. You're not talking to her right now. No. She's. You can tell. You've been calling her queen this whole time. She's a little riled up still. Whether you're going to come here or not, TSA and all these other entities in the airport calls them everything. They want to keep everything over here as straight as possible. You get that? Right?
No. But I had to put down. I'm so sorry you're grabbing me right now.
Yeah, because you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay.
You're under arrest for assault for DV.
I didn't assault him though. I literally was we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to argue.
Folks, she says, I didn't assault him when she gets arrested. And the officer here of the Seattle police says, we have you on camera. Because a lot of us would try to lie when we think that we can get away with lying. But the police, when someone says to you, I have you on camera, most sensible people would back down from that lie, because then they realize that they have me dead to rights. But no. Not this ghetto trash that we have right here. And for me, the issue is that these are the women we are supposedly supposed to choose from. To choose girlfriends, choose wives to have children with. These are the women, especially if you, for whatever reason, you choose to marry women in the black community. I'm talking about in particular black American women. This is what you have to choose from. This is what you have to choose from. It is crazy, folks. It is crazy. It doesn't end there.
Christian, are you serious right now?
So we have Washington State. He doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not going to resist. But I'm telling you that we were arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation.
Folks, this is the part that really pissed me off the most. When she says that you guys are doing this to me while he is the man in this situation. You guys are doing this to me while he is the man in this situation. The question for me is that, what does his gender has anything to do with it? What does it has to do with anything? I'll tell you what it has to do with anything. It has to do with the fact that women in the West have gotten to expect that whenever there's a situation between a man and a woman, a man is supposed to be presumed guilty, and that a woman is supposed to be presumed innocent. This is what we are dealing with. It is so bad that this issue of domestic violence, especially in the United States of America, is being used fraudulently and illegally and wickedly to deprive men of access to their children. Because these women get told by their lawyers that if you can show evidence that there was DV, then you're gonna get custody of the children and he's gonna get kicked out of the house until the matter is resolved in court. And while the matter is being resolved in court, and often it's not a case that get open for the sake of being solved and getting a guilty verdict. It's a case that gets open for the sake of getting him out of the house. And how many times do cops all over the United States get called on a DV call that is fraudulent? And all a woman has to say is that he hit me. He threatened me and the kids. He threatened to kill me and the kids. And what cops tend to do is they arrest the guy. So in a situation like this, luckily we have video footage that she is the one that assaulted the guy. But the fact that we had video footage that shows that she assaulted him does not stop her from lying with impunity, like a spoiled little brat. This is what we are dealing with, folks. This is what we are dealing with. And then she actually accidentally let it slip that she has an expectation that this man is supposed to be treated a certain way because he is a man, not because of his guilt or innocence. She is so shocked that she is being held accountable for her actions because she does not expect to be held accountable for her actions. She lives in a world that does not expect her to have any kind of accountability and responsibility for her actions. This is what we're dealing with. This is why it pisses me off so much. I'm very, very pissed about this. I'm very, very pissed. It's one of the reasons why I don't believe anyone who tells me that they were abused. I don't believe anyone who tells me they are abused. When I get told that I was abused, I ask clarifying questions. I ask further questions. I cross-examine the accuser to find out whether they were really accused. Because we've been manipulated for so long through lies with men who don't get to defend themselves, and they have no opportunity to defend themselves. This is what we are dealing with. There is so much that is wrong with our justice system when it comes to men in particular. I can't even fathom how many men have had their lives destroyed through false charges of DV and false charges of abuse. All a woman has to do is to say, he abused me. And that's it. I'm going to play this again so that you guys will understand the brazenness of what she's saying, that she doesn't understand why she is being arrested while he is the man in the situation. Do you understand what we are dealing with? Why am I being arrested while he is the man? Which means that it has to be the man who is arrested regardless of the facts of the case. I'm going to play it again.
But I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in the situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you have me on camera. But at the same time, when he has on camera, I have my phone. Show something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
Stop. Can we just stop right now? So you're in a domestic relationship. If an assault occurs within 4 hours, an arrest will be made. So if you want to cooperate with the prosecution stuff, by all means, write whether you do or don't. But that doesn't change the situation. She's going to be arrested and go to jail.
We're in a relationship. We had an argument. And that's how y'all gonna treat me. He's not even out here. Can y'all talk to him? Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat, please? I'm not gonna resist y'all.
Is your name Mr. Richardson?
My name is Sha'carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can see my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just in your transport vehicle?
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend. You know what? I'm not resisting y'all. I will sit in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening to me. I do. You want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like, I'm not resisting. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
Folks, do you understand what's going on here? This thing is so, it is actually so good that we have this body cam footage, because it is exposing so much of what goes on in the West. Women know that all they have to do is then change their voice, make their voice sound like a baby, or act as if at any moment now they're going to start crying. At some point now, she was starting to act like she's going to cry. And then once obviously they cry, tears are supposed to just have this magical ability of wiping away any responsibility and accountability that a woman needs to have for her actions. This is what we are dealing with. When the lies and the spin don't work, then start with a girly voice, and if that fails, let the waterworks flow. This is what we are dealing with. And also the problem is that a lot of you gentlemen fall for this crap. A lot of you gentlemen fall for this crap. We are in this problem because of a lot of you gentlemen. You've put us in a situation where, because you don't hold them accountable for anything, they expect all of us to not hold them accountable for anything. We are basically dealing with grown-up babies, grown-up children, spoiled little children. That is what we are dealing with. And a lot of you men are responsible for this mess, because you know what these women you are dealing with are, and you don't hold them accountable, and you stay with them. And in this particular case, this guy refused to open a case. That's the problem we're dealing with. It's the problem we're dealing with. Can you imagine after someone being told that we have you on camera? That means we have you dead to rights. It's not an allegation now. We have footage. We have footage. This entire airport is covered by surveillance cameras. We saw everything. Still screeching and wailing and trying to appeal to I'm a woman as a defense to get out of a sticky situation. This pisses me off so much. This pisses me off beyond words can explain. But let's continue.
Can y'all please just listen to me as a person? It's Sha'carri. Crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I'm arguing with my boyfriend. You guys pick up the phones that were on top of the screen?
Miss Richardson?
I'm please asking you. I didn't argue with my boyfriend.
One thing, I just want
What do you think we should do?
So this your show here, okay?
What did I say, folks? Here comes the waterworks. When all else fails, they all know that all you have to do is cry. All you have to do is cry, and your problems will go away. We've been dealing with this crap for the longest time. And for me, on my case, I don't fall for it. I don't fall for it. I will let you cry your eye socket out, and I will still hold you accountable for your actions. I don't fuck around. I don't play these games. I was actually surprised that she hadn't cried yet. And there is, folks. Here come the waterworks. This kind of BS that we're doing, this upsets me so much. This pisses me off so much at so many levels. Anyways, let's continue.
If there's anything that they missed, it might be considered a
I don't have any development for my corset. I'm letting you know right now. I have ceiling roar in my corset. I don't have any weapons or anything. But I'm not fair. I'm hurting my boyfriend. I'm taking me to jail.
You got some for?
I don't need it. I'm just leaving it.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yes, sir.
Just hang around for me.
Yep.
Thank you. You wanna walk this way?
Yep.
Yep. There it is, folks. There it is. There it is. This is the kind of crap that we are dealing with. This is the kind of crap that we are dealing with. Things are so bad, gents, that I'll tell you that I actually blame men for this. I blame men for this. Because this boyfriend is still with her. This boyfriend refused to open a case. So men have been enabling this crap for the longest time. And Nike released a statement recently affirming that they are not gonna stop their endorsement of her. As I already said in a private, that women can do whatever they want. They're not gonna lose endorsements. They're not gonna lose income. Nothing is going to happen to them. This is what we are dealing with. Yeah, so I just wanted to go through this. I'll link the footage for you in the comments below so that you can go through it yourself. I'm gonna link also the video that I did of what I thought about the situation before we saw this footage. And I'm actually really upset about this. I'm really upset. Okay, folks, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you on the next one.